What's up, guys? Welcome back to another one of our Bonfire beer reviews. A little bit different today. As you can see, the elephant in the room. We have Happy Trails Hiking here with us today.
Yay.
We went to Elephant Rocks. We didn't go. We're not elephants.
Yeah, it's not an elephant foot either. We've decided
I think it should
that.
be an elephant foot in the rock.
Yeah, so if you haven't watched our last video, you wouldn't have seen that we are in Missouri. So we did a lot of hiking today, and we met up with them yesterday here at Johnson Shut-ins, which is awesome. This obviously, if you don't follow them already, this is their home state. So please check them out. You'll see a lot more about Missouri than you'll see from us. But we had a good taste of Missouri today, which was really nice. Otherwise, we are here to drink some beer.
Woo.
What else would we be doing?
Hiking.
Well, yeah, but that's a different video. Go see a different video.
Okay.
Anyway, okay, so what beer did we bring for them?
We brought the Poet
Yep, and that is for Kay.
from New Holland.
Yep,
Ah.
5.8% ABV. Yep.
And we brought Dirty Blonde,
Yep.
which is Atwater Brewing from Detroit.
Mhm.
And I have no idea.
That is 4.4% ABV and 8 IBUs.
We get a wheat beer?
It's a little bit on the lighter side, but it has a really good flavor to it. It has a nod at the sweet side. It's not a pale. It's their standard run of the mill. This is Detroit. So this is Detroit, and this one is New Holland, which is actually in just Holland, Michigan, which makes sense.
Gotcha.
This is a lake city, and this is a metropolis. So you get a different taste either way because they're using different hops, which is really interesting. But otherwise, this one is an oatmeal stout. Very creamy. It has chocolate notes. It has coffee notes. Kind of all the good stuff.
All the things I like.
And it's pretty bitter. He probably will like it as well.
Oh, okay.
Which is interesting because, as you guys know, if I like it, he tends to not like it.
Usually
Matt
not.
likes both styles. He doesn't really like
There
either.
are very few beers I don't like.
Yeah.
He actually has a set of
He has a set of
three
rules. You want
that
to
we
tell
went
them what
over.
your rules are for
Oh,
beer?
right, yeah. So
Yeah,
the
they need to know.
three rules of beer are first rule is no light beer.
Yep.
Rule number 2 is no fruit beer. And rule number 3 is that rules 1 and 2 can be broken if someone else paid.
So we broke most of them.
Yeah, they've given
We
us
did.
beer that we would have never
fruity
But,
tried.
beer.
but you
Yeah.
paid, so therefore you're in the rules.
Yeah.
It's good.
But
Yeah,
it's
that's
So
interesting.
it lines
Yeah.
up with the rules. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, so what beer do we have from you guys today?
So,
Go
one
ahead.
of them is the Schlafly's
Ibex Cellars.
It's an imperial coffee stout, and it's
Okay.
their line called the Ibex Cellar.
And so it's a smaller line. And yeah, I really like this one.
And this is a
It's
microbrewery, or is it a larger
Well,
brewery?
it's one of the larger craft beers in St. Louis.
Okay. And
Yeah.
you've personally both had this one?
Yeah, we've had
Oh,
this
yeah.
one, and it's
Okay.
amazing.
You
It's
both love
very
it, okay.
good. Yeah.
I don't remember how strong it is. It's a little stronger than average. I mean, it's an imperial coffee stout. But I don't know. And it's actually not a full 12-ounce bottle. It's slightly smaller.
It's an interesting shape, the silhouette. I'm not sure if this is going to pick up. It should because the lighting was okay, but really interesting shape
Kind of
to
cool.
it.
Looks like a root beer bottle.
Yeah,
Like
it
the
does.
old-
It almost has like that vintage beer feel to it as far
Yeah.
as the shape of the bottle, which is cool.
I like it. I
Okay.
feel like you should have an orange crush.
Nope.
No.
Well, the
You
orange-
should have an orange crush.
Or an
'cause
Old
that's what
Fago.
Is that
orange-
We
what
have
I'm
an Old
having? An
Fago.
Old Fago or an orange
Yeah.
crush? So I'm having a
The name is, I think it's
modern brewery.
I thought the name was in the bottom, but I don't know.
I believe it's some flavor of an IPA
Yeah.
from Modern Brewing.
And I think the name is Odinson.
Yes.
Odinson, yeah.
And I'm sorry, guys, I can't really read it very well.
I think
the can
it's
is
6.6% ABV because I looked at it earlier when you
So-
showed me.
Uh,
This one
we
I
have
don't know.
we have actually not had that one. That's kind of the wild card.
We have our favorite beer and sauce shop that sells them individually. So they recommended this one for you. So,
So recommended from a beer and sauce. What's a beer and sauce?
well, that's the name of the
It's
the
just called
shop.
Beer and Sauce.
Beer and Sauce Shop.
So they sell
In-
sauce.
in
Like
St. Peters,
barbecue
Missouri.
sauce,
Like barbecue
hot
sauces,
sauce.
Yeah.
They got big green eggs.
Yeah.
It's a killer.
The
It's
barbecue
a-
grill,
Barbecue
Yeah.
grill, big green egg.
like the ceramic.
Oh, the
egg.
grills.
Yeah, that
Okay,
one.
I'm like thinking like pickled eggs. I'm like,
Oh, gross.
Oh, no,
don't
no.
like that.
not at all.
That would be a terrible thing.
Okay, so we're all gonna open at the same time and pour. The first
Alright.
thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get a nose. So hopefully, if we can all smell things and our sniffers aren't broken, we can get
Work
some kind of a
with that.
scent on these.
It is allergy season.
Alright.
I know.
And we're not doing, if you
Okay.
notice in the title, we are doing Michigan versus Missouri, but it's not a competition. We're kind of just comparing the beers. Since they know about these beers, we know about those beers, so on and so forth. Okay, do you want to tell them kind of what happened today that wasn't planned? The storm?
The storm?
Do you want to tell them a little bit about
Well,
that? Because we didn't vlog that.
Well,
You kinda
I
did.
did, kind
Yeah.
of. We I got a text from a friend of mine at home that said, "Are you okay? We got a thunderstorm warning." And I went, okay, well, we're south of you, so we're probably all right.
Yeah.
And then I went and asked the rangers at the state park. And they said, yeah, actually, we have a problem. So we headed back to the campsite, saw really black skies, got here to the campsite, and I am grabbing the rainfly tent as it is blowing out of my hand.
It was epic timing.
It was perfect.
That's what it was. It was funny because she went to go get information. She got the first information. She's like, oh, they really don't know anything. And then all of a sudden she's telling me about the potential storm warning and all that. And she's like, wait, I think I hear weather radio. I'll be back. And she just scurries out of the room and comes back. There's probably going to be hail. We should leave. And we're like, oh, okay. Wow.
So, well, we never got hailed on. But it was an amazing windstorm and lots of...
About 40-mile-an-hour winds or so.
Yeah, and immediate rain. It wasn't even like sprinkle
was
rain.
Like a light
it was
switch.
just like rain.
Yep.
Wind, rain, go, and just a stereotypical plains thunderstorm that just roll across the Great Plains or the Midwest. And yeah, that's exactly what we had today. And we had to ride it out in a local restaurant with food.
Which was fantastic, by the way, because Matt had the great idea. He's like, well, we can just go eat, get some barbecue. We're like, yeah, that sounds good.
Barbecue?
Food.
Nothing like barbecue and fried food. Except we didn't actually have the barbecue.
No, we didn't. But we got to smell it, and that was great.
Yes.
We also were freezing.
It was cold because we were wet by the time we got our...
under a ceiling fan.
It's true. Okay, so I poured mine, and it's very thick consistency. So it came out kind of the way that you want to see a coffee-based stout. It's syrupy, so it almost had like a slow motion pour to it. Sounds dramatic. I can't show you it. It's dark, but it was really cool. So I know this is going to be a good beer just based on the pour. How was yours?
Mine.
You can't see your head, but what would you say?
No, I can't. It poured like an IPA. I expect to have like a very citrusy feel to it based on the color of the can.
Yeah, I assumed orange.
The fact that it's an IPA, it poured thin like an IPA does. A little bit of a head on it, about a half a finger.
How was your course?
It went into the glass.
Good job.
Aren't you proud?
I'm
great.
proud of you.
Thank you. It's
you didn't miss the glass. It didn't go.
No, it went
on
right
your pants.
inside. Aren't you impressed? There wasn't a ton of head, and there's still not. I don't guess. I don't know. It's a metal glass, so does it make a difference?
Well, you can't see the size of the head, but you can tell if there's a head on top. Like
There is some.
I have a caramel-colored, like deep, chocolatey-looking head on this one.
Yeah. No,
Do you have any head on yours at all?
Actually, I do. Being a blonde ale, I was expecting it to be essentially not too much, because a lot of light ales you don't get very much head at all.
Right.
But there's something here, so it's definitely well carbonated.
Yeah, there's good. It's active carbonation in that one for sure.
Not a big.
All right. What are you smelling?
Orange all the way.
Really? You're getting orange all the way?
Orange and coriander.
Yeah.
Coriander.
Yeah. That's interesting. You guys have not smelled this one.
No, that's one we
That
haven't
one's
tried.
the wild card because I haven't tried that
tried
one
it
yet.
or smelled it.
Oh
or
yeah, there's
anything.
definitely more pronounced citrus on that.
Sniffing.
Yeah, it's spicy, but it has like the.
Oh yeah.
It's got a
Nutmeg,
spice to it.
coriander.
It's got kind of that old spice to it too. So
Spicy. Yep.
It's very strong coffee for mine. I'm not getting chocolate notes on this. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be getting chocolate notes on this. Is it just strictly coffee, or is there chocolate?
I don't
notes
believe
that you're aware of.
I don't think chocolate has been added.
Okay.
But there's probably some chocolate malt in it,
Yeah.
based on the color.
Yeah, I'm getting some. I mean, it definitely smells like it's going to be a very creamy beer, but I'm getting just dominant coffee, which is what I would expect anyway. But that's what I'm getting. That's the only thing I'm getting. What are you getting?
Well, what I'm getting is, honestly, it kind of reminds me of a standard sort of a light commercial beer in some sense, only better.
Yeah. Yep.
Oatmeal.
You're smelling the oatmeal?
I think. Well, we know my sniffer doesn't work very well.
She was worried about the sniffing.
I hate
She
this
was.
part.
She was
I'm
worried about
totally.
it.
fabulous.
It smells like beer, but
Yeah.
it smells creamy and I'm excited. Can
Right.
I drink it yet?
Yes, let's get into it.
Drinking it.
I actually started drinking early.
Oh,
I hope
slacker.
there's no fine for that.
No, that's funny though.
Well, that's very good.
Yeah, this is very, very good.
It's
Very-
an imperial though. Not
It's
your
good
favorite.
though.
Let's see.
Yeah, but see, Michigan Imperials are bitter, and they almost have like as if they were barrel aged, and then on top of being barrel aged for much longer, so they have that booziness that kicks in that you're not expecting.
Gotcha.
And for me, it's like when you're going to drink something and you think that you have water, but it ends up being a pop.
Oh,
you know how
okay,
you get that weird
yeah,
shock
yeah.
where your mind said this is what you're getting, and your palate's like, nope, that's not what that
Totally,
is.
yeah.
That's kind of what it is. But the 2 Imperials that I've tried, they had us try some beer yesterday. We were swapping beers, and they actually homebrew. So if you guys don't already think they're awesome, you need to check them out because they do a lot of beer stuff too, just not really on their channel. But they have no problem talking about beer. So
And speaking of, I am sporting the
me
Make
too.
Beer Not War shirt.
yes, yep,
BBT shirt. So
Yes,
pretty sweet.
craving a beer with a view.
yep.
And yes, these are designed by yours truly.
Beerbelliedtravelers.
Yes.
They actually own our merch before we do, which is really funny.
Sweet.
We haven't ordered any of the stuff, which is really funny.
No, we really haven't put anything out there yet.
No,
so
not really. So what is yours like? Because you didn't really say anything yet.
it's wonderful. I feel guilty drinking this by myself. It's
Well, you can share.
So I'm gonna share.
You
But
should share.
It's deep orange. Like I just bit into a sun-kissed. I mean, it's
juicy.
Really?
It's juicy.
very, very juicy, very fragrant in the mouth. It's just a good beer.
Nice. Okay. This one for me, I'm actually gonna drink it again because I also want an excuse to drink it again. But you can tell them what you think about your beer while I'm drinking.
Okay, what do you think about your beer?
They need an extra drink too.
I do like the beer.
Yeah.
It's not something I would normally go for.
Yeah.
But I mean, with a name like, what was it, Dirty Blonde?
Dirty
I mean,
Blonde.
you know, how can you go wrong with a name
Yeah.
like that? You know,
Hey, wait a second.
Well,
Okay.
there's
fine.
been
it's a
mentions.
beer.
There's been mentions of MILFs. Let's just say that.
Yeah, that's
So-
that's coming soon.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's more bitter than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Just because, I like malty, chewy beers.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't call this one chewy. I don't guess.
Okay.
But it's really good. I just
Are you getting the creaminess from it at all, like texture-wise?
Oh, yeah.
mouthfeel?
it's not. Yeah, it's not chewy.
Mhm.
Like it's not chocolate creamy. No.
They use dark chocolate in it specifically.
Okay.
So they're using
Interesting.
cocoa nibs and they're using dark chocolate and then lactose sugars.
Gotcha.
So you're getting
Okay.
creaminess, and
Creaminess
they
and
obviously use the oats, the milled oats as well.
Sure.
But it does have that dark chocolate, high concentration
Right.
bitterness to it. That's
Yeah,
for
it's got
sure.
that dark chocolate bitterness in the back of
Absolutely.
your palate.
I hate
Yeah.
that beer.
He hates it.
I hate it.
I don't like
so
it as much as I
much.
that
used to,
one?
but it was one of my top 5.
poet.
top
Doesn't
5
surprise
dark
me.
beers.
Can I have a sip?
Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
Okay, so
Sorry,
this
New
one,
Holland.
This one is medium to full-bodied mouthfeel. It's very smooth. It almost reminds me of something that would be aged, like for us, the bourbon barrel aged. Not that I'm getting any alcohol on that as far as bourbon flavors or anything like that, but it's very deep, very rich. It's very creamy too for it being a little bit stronger. But for me, it tastes like a really good espresso. That's what I'm getting.
I would agree.
Really good, really, really good. So you're not gonna like this, but go ahead and
Oh.
try it. This might be
Go
like
ahead and
a.
pass that one around. 'Cause
Okay.
Nobody's had it.
Well, let me see. I don't think I'll like this because with that in my mouth right now, this is not going to be a good combination.
Yeah, that's going to be a crazy contrast.
It was.
Oh,
It was.
oh, they both made good faces at the same time.
That was not.
I
great
watched
for
their
me. I'm
videos
just gonna
for
put
the
that out.
faces.
You're gonna love that. I'm not into it.
Oh, great!
Oh, that tastes like someone tried to beat me with a clementine.
That's bad.
I don't like it. Like I just got whipped by an orange, guys.
It's a small one, so-
It
You wanna
doesn't
get-
matter. It's a
you wanna get
small
beat up by
orange
an
that
orange,
packs
or
a
you wanna
punch.
Pass it down.
What?
I hope she makes a face.
Yum! I'm glad you like that. Oh my god!
Yeah.
That's a good beer right there.
It's
Yeah.
I'm glad
I
you
may
boys
have
liked
liked
it.
it.
Oh wow!
I may have liked it more if I didn't have this first. Like, obviously my palate is not cleansed between beers, but that is not
It's
something
nothing
I
like going from an imperial
it-
stout with coffee to
It
a
would
hot
be
bar.
hard to go from that to this.
Yeah.
I understand that completely,
Yeah.
but
But now it tastes
it's like brushing
oatmeal
your
with
teeth
oranges.
after having orange juice, kind of.
Yes.
Yuck. Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
it's kind
No.
of a weird feeling. So.
Very true. Very, very true. So where are these from in Missouri? Are they both from?
Schlafly is definitely St.
Schlafly's
Louis.
downtown St. Louis.
Okay.
This one
Yep.
is St. Louis. It says on the can.
Yeah, I don't
That's what
know
I
modern
thought.
as well, but most
Okay.
of the ones that we picked up for you guys were from
St. Louis.
from the
St. Louis
area.
area, yeah. And Beer and Sauce Shop is a local shop that deals with local brews.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right. Well, I don't think we have anything else to say. We just want to drink and enjoy the fire. So thank you for joining us for our very special first out-of-state bonfire beer review, and
Woohoo.
with guests that are also friends of ours here on YouTube. So we will have their links down below. Please check them out. They do a lot of hiking stuff
Do check them
specifically.
out.
They do traveling, a lot of cooking. They actually have 2 channels, but you can find that out from them when you go see Happy Trails Hiking. You'll definitely be hooked on them, and you'll want to go to both anyway, so I don't have to sell it too much. Is there anything you'd like to tell them about your channel quickly, so that they can get a good feel?
Oh, we just like to do things outdoors, and we have a love of the parks and national, state, local parks. We like to share that with our viewers, so hope you guys can come on over and check us out.
Perfect. All right, let's do a cheers as all 4 of us together at the same time.
Okay.
Ready?
Cheers.